Welcome to the Reserve Hub training session on how to work the menus and advanced features. The first button of our menu system to the top left-hand corner is a Reservations button. That button takes you to the main reservation page that you see right now. The next button on our menu system is the Facility button. You will notice when you hold your mouse over that button that we have many sub-menu items to choose from. Let's go to the Profile page button first. We are going to start with the Profile page. The Profile page is broken up into 4 sections. There's a Description section, a List of Services section, Standard Hours of Operations section, and a Map and Directions section. This profile page is extremely important to your business because it is search engine friendly and will help customers find your facility much easier. We have integrated user-friendly what you see is what you get editors for both the brief description area and also the list, services, and other information area. As you can see, we have also added social media links so your customers can like your profile page on Google+, on Twitter, and on Facebook. Let's go back up to the menu system, hold our mouse over Facility, and then click on Details. You have already filled out most of this page during a basic setup, but we are also going to allow you to make changes whenever you see fit. Along with this, if you scroll down to the bottom, you will see that we've added an advanced feature called Facility Images. In this area, you can upload images of your facility so your customers can see what your facility has to offer. If you decide to make any changes or add images to this page, please remember to hit Save when you're finished. Let's go back up to the menu system to Facility, then Hours of Operation, then we're going to click on Standard Hours. Once you are on a Standard Hours of Operation page, you can see that you can edit existing hours for the entire facility, or you can add open hours for the facility. This area is very customizable. Let's say that on Sundays you decide that you want to close your shop for an hour and then open it for another hour later on. This is easily done through the menu system here. Click Save when you're finished, and if you don't like the entry you made, it's really easy. Just click the Delete button. Now that time entry that you made was for the entire facility for all resources. You can also add open hours for just a specific resource for a specific day, or you can close that resource all day. Let's go back up to the menu system under Facility, Hours of Operation, and Holidays and Exceptions. Holiday and exception hours of operation is also very granular, in the case that you can change and add dates for the entire facility or per resource. In this case, we are going to close the entire facility for the 4th of July. You can really see just how simple this is. As we go through this date picker, we look for July, we click on the 4th, we click on Closed All Day, and then we hit Save. Now let me show you what the reservation screen is going to look like. Go to the Reservations button, click on it. Let's go to the date picker, and we will choose a date of July 4th. And as you can see, we're closed all day. Let's go back up to Facility. Then let's click on Message. This is the Facility Message Center. On this page, you can edit the brief business description. Or if you have a special event coming up, you can enter that in, and you can schedule when you want that special event message to show up. Once you're done, click Save. You can see that your message shows up right in the center of the header section. Let's go back up to the menu system, hold our mouse over Facility, and click on Manage Users. These are your normal Reserve Hub users, such as employees. Click Edit to edit an existing user. Once you are in the Edit User screen, you will notice that there is a field for first name, last name, phone number, email address, password, and you can also give this user administrative rights. Or you can make the user inactive, which is a good idea if the employee is no longer working for your company. To create new users or new employees, click the Create New User button. Be careful on who you give administrative rights to, as a regular employee would not need it. Once you're done filling out the information, always remember to hit Save at the end. Now you can see the new employee or new user has been added. Now I'm going to show you what the user list will look like when we uncheck the User is Active button. Once we're done doing that, we're going to go ahead and click Save. You will now notice that that user is now shaded in pink in order to help distinguish active from inactive users. Now let's go back up to Facility and then Announcements. The only time you will see an announcement here is if you have an unread message that was sent by the administrators of ReserveHub.com. Or you can just click on the checkbox that says Show Archived Messages and see old messages as well. Now let's go back up to Facility and Billing. You will edit this page if you have a new credit card that you want to enter into the system. Let's go back up to the menu system and click on the Services button. And to add a service, we'll click Add New Service button. Type in the name of the service that we want to add. And when we're done, click Save. Go back up to the menu system, hold our mouse over Resources, and click on Manage Resources. This is where we add all the resources that we would like to show up on the main reservation page. You can add new resources or edit or delete existing resources. We can assign the resource to a category. We can change the resource name. We can change the resource description, the capacity, how many people are allowed to be in this resource, the sort order, what order you want the resource to show up on the main reservation page. We can add photos to the resource. We can even change the order on how we want the photos to appear. We can make the resource active or inactive. We can allow online reservations or disallow online reservations. How many days in advance a customer is allowed to reserve this resource. Minimum and maximum reservation time. Maximum reservations per day. Allow or disallow same-day changes or cancellations. And all these permissions can be applied to different customer categories, which we will get into later. And to make it a service-based resource, we can associate a service and give the time duration for that service. Or if you don't want it to be a service-based resource, just delete the service that you associated to it. Then click Save or Cancel to continue. Let's go back up to the menu system under Resources, and we'll click on Categories. This is where we can add new categories, edit existing categories, or delete existing categories. We're going to add a new category, and we're going to call it Pitching Machine Rental. But we're going to change the category type to Full Day and Night, and we're going to click Save to continue. We're going to go back up to the menu system, and we're going to show you that we also have hours of operation under this area as well. Now let's go to the Customers menu button and click on Manage Customers. As you can see, we gather quite a bit of information on the customer to help you with mailing lists or email lists or even phone calls. Let's go back up to the menu system, hold our mouse over Customers, and click on Customer Categories. This is where we can add new customer categories, edit or delete them. We can also set business rules per customer category as well. It looks like this facility owner created a customer category called Restricted Customers. He also doesn't want this customer to create reservations online. Let's click on Add New Customer Category. As you can see below, we have rules, which are the same rules that we applied to the resources earlier. Let's hold our mouse over Reports and click on Cancellation Report. This is where you can pull up a report on canceled reservations for a date range. Let's go back up to Reports and No-Show Report. You would pull up this report to see which customers didn't even bother to cancel the reservation at all. Let's go back up to Reports and Reservation Report. With this report, you can show all reservations within a specific date range, and then you can download the report as a PDF or a spreadsheet. Let's go back up to Reports and Customer Email List. You will notice when you click on that button, it will download an Excel spreadsheet that you can click on and open up with Excel. And you can upload this spreadsheet to MailChimp or Constant Contact so you can send your customers a newsletter or an announcement of things to come. Let's click on the Images button. This is a single collaborative area of all the images that you have uploaded for your facility or each resource. Now onto the Help and Tutorials area. Hold your mouse over Help and Tutorials, click on Website Integration. If you have an existing website, this page will show you how to integrate your reservation system into your existing website. Let me show you how it looks when you integrate Reserve Hub Reservation System into an existing website. Now let's go back up to Help and Tutorials, hold our mouse over Video Tutorials. This is where you will go to watch video tutorials which will show you how to use Reserve Hub and all of its advanced features. Let's go back up to Help and Tutorials and Add Suggestions. This is where you, the Reserve Hub merchant, can add suggestions to help Reserve Hub serve you better. This concludes the training tutorial on how to use Reserve Hub's menu system and advanced features.